Hello and welcome to another episode of Doug.
My Lord Douglas, may you explain what happened to your profile picture in Discord yesterday?
I don't know what you're talking about, and that's private anyways. Even if I did know what you were talking about, that's private, and we're not going to talk about it. This is actually a dangerous stream to watch if you're a programmer. You will actually lose the knowledge that you had.
DougDoug!
Atrioc, one of my two fellow streamers. How's it going?
Yes, on this whole platform. Before we get into this, Doug, I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you prepared at all for me to be a prodigy? Is it going to break your whole game if I'm like actually just incredibly good right from minute one at coding?
Speaking of games, I've heard a rumor that you programmed all of Get to Work. Is that true?
Yes, that is true.
How many lines of the 13 million lines of C++ that went into Get to Work, how many million were by you?
I did the whole thing, but I don't use C++. I'm more of a vibe coder. And so I just put my good vibes out there and the good game came back, baby.
I'll be real. I'm scared. I think I'm going to be so bad at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to find out, can I teach two brand new dummy streamers to code in just a single day? The answer is no, obviously not. But we are going to try to cover some of the basics of programming and get to a point where by the end of today, you guys have made a real app that does real things on your computer. Your eyes will sparkle with the magic of programming, and you will realize that AI is perfect and has no downsides. Any questions before we get into it?
Who are the dummy streamers you're inviting?
Gavin Newsom's coming later. What we're going to do today, I have whipped up 5 levels of programming. For each level, I'm going to introduce a couple new concepts. You have to complete the puzzle. We're going to have a limited amount of time. We'll say 30 minutes tops for each level. 5 total levels. After each level, my Twitch chat will vote on whether they think Aiden or atrioc is the better programmer at that point. So it's not necessarily about being the best programmer. It is about convincing my Twitch chat that you're the best programmer. That is an important thing to keep in mind.
Okay, so I should just make it say DougDoug is bald, DougDoug is stealing, he's bad at platformers, and then I'll just fucking print.
Yes, probably yes. We're gonna do a little tutorial at the beginning of every level, so I can teach you some basics.
I'm ready. I've been ready.
Okay, technically there's 6 levels because there's a level 0. Level 0 is just how does a coding program work? This is what's called an IDE. Wow, this is what Windsurf and Cursor are and all this. The point of this is that instead of like coding in Notepad or whatever, this program is gonna help us actually, do a lot of the things, make it a little bit easier, tell you if something is wrong in advance before you start testing it. So if you click level 0, that's the first 2 files. You have level 0 code and level 0 intro. Intro for each level is gonna be like, this is Doug's mini tutorial, and I'll just briefly go through it, and then level 0 code is where you write your answer.
So intro is what I read to know what to do, and code is where I write my answer.
Yeah, in the intro, I'll just read through it and explain things, but yes, that is the idea. Aiden, you on board?
Yes.
Okay.
Aiden's going down, bro. You're going down.
I actually don't have a sense yet of which one of you guys is going to be shittier at this.
My second phone just rang. Hold on.
Your second phone?
Hold on. I just got a text on my second phone. Give me 1 sec.
Ladies and gentlemen, coding is just like writing a cooking recipe. What you're doing when you write code is you have lines of code. Here's line 1, here's line 2, here's line 3. And when you run the code, it's just, the machine is just going to go from top to bottom, go through each line and follow the instructions exactly like you told it. So like a cooking recipe that you design, you're like, here's what you do first. You put the bananas into the oven, and then you pour sugar into a pot, and then you boil the sugar, and blah, blah, blah. That is the fundamentals of what coding is. Your job is to write a recipe that the bot can follow without burning down your kitchen.
Doug, did you see the season of Master Baker I was on?
I did not.
Is it just yes or no,
I heard things.
3, 2, 1.
It's good that you didn't see that. It's good that you did. Okay, so let's
be operating.
I like that you're explaining to people who can't code to people who can't cook with a cooking metaphor.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm regretting all of my metaphors are cooking based. So this is maybe a bad decision. We're gonna start this by just a very basic. Can you run code by pressing the button to run the code? All right.
I need your help. Already.
All right. So that's a folder. You want to click level 0 code.
I'm ahead of the game.
So true.
Level 0 code.
Oh,
I'm ahead of the game.
No, this makes sense.
So if you hit F5,
it's running.
Congratulations, you guys have run your first piece of code. So I'm going to quickly introduce you guys to level 0 concepts. This is just the basics. The very first thing you do when you learn a new programming language is you get it to print hello world. So we're gonna do this here. There's a couple concepts. The first is printing. So in programming, printing means you're gonna make text appear at that window in the bottom. There's also a concept called strings. Really, it's just a sentence, but we call sentences strings. The idea is it's just something that's in quotes, okay? So in the context of printing, you're gonna give it a string, which again, is just some text that is in quotes. So if you hear me say the word string, it's really just think of it as sentence to keep it simple. The last thing to note, comments are lines in your program that don't actually do anything. They are entirely there for you to give yourself information. So if you scroll down and you see a green line, it should be green color for you guys. It starts with a pound, but you can really just kind of get used to green, meaning that thing. This is an example of a comment. That means it's not gonna run. Nothing is gonna happen. So the whole reason the comments exist is so you can be like, I should change this in the future. Like you can leave comments for yourself.
But they never do.
Yeah, very often they don't. An iconic thing with professional software development is you end up with like all these comments all over the place. So this is what it actually looks like. If you want to print something, you type the word print, which is one of the functions in Python, and inside of the parentheses, you put in quotes whatever you want to print. So what you guys need to do is open up level 0 code, just click it in the side, and your challenge is to update this code so that it prints hello world.
Okay, wait. Okay. Doug, I think I did it.
I'm done.
Okay. All right. Let's just see it. Okay. Aiden did say it first. Go ahead. Go ahead. Save it. Hit F5. And it says hello world. Okay. atrioc, let me go over to you. Hello world. Did you know DougDoug is bald? That is also technically you finished second because you were writing out a longer hello world. But congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have written your first successful piece of Python. atrioc is hard pandering to the audience,
Yes,
but this isn't
absolutely.
voting yet. All right. So that was our warm up, level 0. We're now getting into level 1. Oh my God, atrioc. Lesson 1, here we go. This is called Happy Pride Month. Your goal is to write a program that prints out hello world every 0.1 seconds forever. But every printed line should be a different color than the previous line. There's a couple things you're gonna need to be able to do that. First off, you know how you printed hello world before? You can actually add color. If you just put in brackets red at the beginning, it'll print out in red. Here are 6 colors right here that you can use. Next is a while loop. A while loop is something that you use when you want code to repeat. So if you think of a while loop as a box, the idea is, let's say you want something to happen 500 times. You could literally copy and paste the line of code 500 times.
That's what I would do, yeah.
That is probably what you would do. What would be a lot easier than that is that you just write what you want to happen one time. So in your while box, you say, all right, I want these things to happen.
Oh, okay.
And then it will loop back to the beginning and do it over and over and over. Asterisk to real programmers. Obviously, I'm simplifying things quite a bit. There's conditions about whether it loops, but for your guys' purposes, a while loop is just something that will happen forever. That's what we're going to be using it for. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense.
So what that looks like in practice, it's going to look like while true. So it's the word while and then true and then this colon here. So the way you put something in the while loop is that you put it with a tab. You might have heard tabs versus spaces as like a programming meme. This is what it's talking about.
Oh, I watched Silicon Valley.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is what it's talking about. So Python, the language you're using, I don't like this, but the way that you determine what is inside of a block of code, inside of a box, is through tabs. So if you want something to happen inside of the loop, you will make sure that there's a tab before it. If you want it to happen outside of the loop, you would make sure that that tab is not there. So if I want to say this is outside of the loop, it would be down here. If you want it to be inside the loop, you would say this is inside the loop.
Aiden, are you more of a tabs guy or a spaces guy?
Yeah, I mean, tabs seem obvious.
I'm a spaces guy. I'm a spaces guy. Teach me how to use spaces. I don't want to be a fucking tabs guy like Aiden.
Okay, just so you know, that is a deranged thing to do, and anybody who thinks that is wrong.
All right,
and
chat,
dumb.
10 subs, and I tell you why atrioc was fired from NVIDIA. I just need 10 subs, and I'll leak it.
Last thing for lesson 1 is that you can, if you want, cause your program to just stop for a little while. By default, what the robot that is reading your cooking recipe is going to do is do all of it as fast as it possibly can. From your perspective, it's basically instantaneous because it's so fast. If you want it to just slow down and chill out for a second, in the metaphor, let's say you need to just wait for the bananas to be in the oven for an hour or whatever, you can use time.sleep. So you do the word time, dot, and then sleep, and you have parentheses. The parentheses indicate what you are giving to the sleep function. And within that, you just put a number, and that's how long you want it to wait. If you put 1, that is 1 second. If you put 10, that is 10 seconds. If you put 5, it's 5 seconds. So if you want your program to stop for a brief period of time, you can do time.sleep and then whatever number you want. These are the concepts. You got colors, you got while loops, and you got sleeping. Any questions on these 3?
Not figured it out.
Solved.
Okay, so now if you open up the level 1 code, again, your challenge, you want to make it so it prints hello world repeatedly every 0.1 seconds, but make sure the colors are different. Good luck. Go.
Okay. It's coding time.
Aiden is starting, and he's identified that he...
What'd I do?
I don't know why he's freaking out. He's identified that he wants to have the colors, but he hasn't added print. So I think he's just starting with the colors here, but he has the right idea. Let's check in with atrioc. He has not written anything, but he's thinking. He's thinking. Oh, he has the print. Okay, there we go. Wait. So atrioc actually cooking. He's starting with print, and he says red. Okay, they're forgetting the quotes right now. It has to be in quotes to be a string, but this is the right idea. Aiden is close, but he needs to print these. Also, I will say, if there are red squiggly lines under your code, that means there's a problem. Let me just quickly show you guys what you should do. So what you would do is you would do print red and then hello world. And then you would time.sleep, and then you just do a different color. So this is it. If I run this, it will print in fun, cool colors that alternate.
Okay, so I move this back, and then I put this below it, and then the whole function is in the same place, right? And then I click F5, and it works. It says unexpected incident. Okay, hold on. We got to go back to the textbook. Okay. I'm too hot and rich to understand this. Okay.
I did write that. Somebody said, our jobs are safe, fellow CS people.
Oh my...
Okay, he's close. Okay, he got print
my
green.
chungus.
Okay, what they need to do now is look at the code and realize that you have to put the colors in a
Does
string.
each line need to be print? That seems dumb.
No, that's how it works, Aiden. I have it right here. I literally have an example of it working in the introduction file. atrioc got it? Oh, atrioc's basically got it. Okay, so yeah, he starts with red, he sleeps for 1 second, starts with, okay, and he's swapping different colors. I think he's actually got it. All right, let's listen to him.
I'm a hacker!
Hello, red world. Hello, blue world. He did it.
I'm a master hacker! It's literally looping! I'm a master hacker!
Each line is individual. How does it know that?
Technically, atrioc, you haven't completed the level. Just reread the instructions real quick. You're very close, though.
Oh, I'm gonna lose to fucking the Troc. Oh, but I need the code in quotes, dude.
Yes.
Because it's a comment.
Yes.
It's a comment.
Yes.
And now I need a type racer.
You could actually beat him. Technically, he hasn't done this.
Oh.
Right now, atrioc is doing it every 1 second. He's not even listening to the chat, so he doesn't realize the timing is wrong.
How do I stop it from running? How do you stop it?
He has the coloring right. It's literally just time.sleep needs to be 0.1. Aiden could come back right now and take this.
Surely I got it.
Okay, Aiden, you are very close. Technically, it's supposed to be sleeping for 0.1 seconds in between every line.
Okay.
You will actually win this because atrioc doesn't have the timing right. He's sleeping for 1 second instead of 0.1.
What a fucking idiot, dude. Yeah, fucking idiot.
Oh, wait, he's doing it right now? atrioc is currently...
Wait, I'm running the code, Doug.
Hold on. I think atrioc is currently cheering. However, technically, you beat him by about 4 seconds.
Fucking thank God, dude. Thank God I needed this.
What the fuck do you mean, Doug? You had 4 seconds. What do you mean?
atrioc,
What do you mean?
got the core concept very quick, much faster than Aiden.
What do you
However,
mean?
the rules state it's supposed to be 0.1 seconds in between each line, and you did put 1 second. Technically, Aiden realized that, fixed it, and got it out about 3 seconds before you. But you guys
I'm
both
gonna
made it.
kill myself in 0.1 seconds.
Isn't that fucking great? Don't you guys feel like a hacker right now? Is that cool?
I actually do feel fucking beast.
Look at what I've created. It's awesome.
It is cool, right? Who won round 1? My chat, go ahead and vote. As always, it's both consider how quickly they did it and the quality of their work. Notice that technically atrioc added the name of the color for each one. Very cool. I'm gonna be honest. atrioc did do this better, but Aiden is currently winning the vote. 60%. Oh, excuse me, 57, 55. Hold on, I'm giving this a couple seconds.
How did you do it better?
He was faster.
I added some panache to it, some style, Aiden.
That is not part of the requirements. So it's purely whether chat thinks that's cool riz or unnecessary waste of time.
Stop the
And that's
steal is all I'm saying.
I'm optimal. efficient,
Actually, wait,
the ideal engineering employee, if you think about it.
Well, unfortunately, atrioc, you lose. Aiden wins with 51% of the vote. Congratulations, Aiden. You win
Yes,
level
sir.
1. Cool. Level 1 done. 1 point for Aiden.
Wait, we have to do another level, dude? I thought I fucking won.
No, you didn't win, bro.
No, it's going to get much more complex than that. All right, so level 2. This is called Do We Ban This Guy? You're going to write a function. I'm going to explain what that means. That reads a Twitch chat message and decides whether to ban that guy. This isn't actually going to ban them yet, but we will do that on the next level. So for this one, we're going to keep it really simple. If the Twitch chat message is bald, then your function should return true, meaning I want to ban this person. If the message is anything else, then your function should return false.
This is actually useful.
Yeah, this is going to be the biggest leap in stuff to learn. So this will probably be a little, just a lot to throw you. So there's a couple different things. First up is variables. Let me just show you what that looks like. Down here, you could have something like my variable equals atrioc is bald.
Random choice.
Good variable.
The point of a variable is that it's kind of like a box. Yes, technically you could write atrioc is bald over and over and over.
Of course they do.
Which they do. What would be easier for chat is to simply create a variable, which is like a box. You can think of it literally just kind of like a box, and the box has stuff in it. So you've put in, you know, let's say the string atrioc is bald inside of it. But on the edge of the box, you just put whatever name you want. So maybe it's called message or something like that. The reason you might want to put values and data into a box is, one, it's a little more readable. You don't have to go into your code and write atrioc is bald over and over. Let's assume the message is really long. If it's like that 5 times, this would be really annoying to read and write over and over.
You're right. You're absolutely right. It would be annoying to read over and over.
If you create a variable, the name doesn't matter. The point is that you say equals, and then whatever follows after the equals is what you're putting into the box, okay? You can then pass along that box very easily to other things that might want to use it and analyze that data. So that's the concept of a variable.
Passing along the box?
Yeah,
Yep.
like you're...
So pass it. Your box
No,
getting
I
passed
get it.
around,
I get
man.
it. It ain't fun if the homies can't have some. I get
Yes,
it.
sir.
Yeah, that's what they taught me, yeah, in CS61A, yeah.
Why is your variable longer than the value?
Because it
Doesn't save any time.
The saving time can be useful. For the most part, though, the reason variables are useful is for things like if statements, which is our next one, all right? If you want to compare two pieces of data, you use something like an if statement. An if statement is basically going to say, okay, we're going to check A versus B and see if they are the same. If they are the same, then it will run the code below. Otherwise, it will not. So the reason you want an if statement is to only run code if certain things are happening. Let's say it's in a video game. If somebody is pressing the button, then something happens. So in this case, so you start with if, and then you space the first thing, equals the second thing. And this is checking, are these two things true? And if so, then it will run the stuff inside of the if statement. Again, this tab to indicate that
Doug
it's
equals
inside.
Doug.
So this one
seems pretty...
Yeah, this one seems obvious, right? But what if I swapped Doug with my favorite number? A variable. So now it's comparing what's in the box of my favorite number to Doug. And in this case, it would be false. Those are not the same. But what if I put my variable here and compared that against Doug? Now they are the same because what's in the box of my variable is the value Doug. The last thing, I don't think you need to worry about this too much in terms of the logistics of it, is functions. Let's say you write a bunch of code and you want it to be used multiple times in different scenarios. You don't want to just rewrite the code over and over. Instead, you would rather write it a single time and then it can be reused in multiple situations. So imagine that you are in like a giant kitchen, okay? And the chef, there's like all these cooking stations or whatever. Like here's a cooking station, here's a cooking station, here's a cooking station. You don't necessarily need to know about everything that's going on in the kitchen. But if you make a function, you are creating your own little station in the kitchen where you are going to get some amount of food. It's going to come to you. You're going to process it in some way and you're going to return it back. So you have the input and the output. And the value.
Can you use metaphors where I order from Uber Eats instead of cooking metaphors? Because this would make more sense.
I actually cannot think because this is just not the same thing. Here's what it looks like. It's called def to define a function. You have the name of the function, and what's in the parentheses is what you are receiving. So what's in the parentheses is your input. This is what's coming into your station. And when you return something, you use the return word. That's what you're sending back out. So in this case, if you click level 2 code, what you guys are asked to do is to define this function called do we ban this guy? And the challenge is, if the message is bald, then you want to say true. We're going to return true. We are going to ban this guy. If it's anything else, you say false. Are there any immediate questions?
I think Aiden's lost, but I got it for sure.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh my god.
This is the hardest leap. From here it'll get a little easier because it's iterating off this. But we gotta address functions and returning stuff. We're ready. Set. Go.
Oh fuck. I feel like I'm in school.
He sounds like Morty, dude.
Okay. So what I recommend, Aiden, is break this into chunks. What's the first thing that you would want to do?
The first thing is I want to set my variable for the message that I'm flagging or not flagging.
So not quite. You have to think about this weirdly. You need to assume, from your perspective, I am giving you a message, a Twitch chat message. You don't have to set it yourself. I'm going to be giving you one, okay? Assume that message is already set at the value of atrioc is bald or whatever.
Okay. We don't have to, it could be anyone's bald.
No, but it's usually that,
No,
I
but
feel like. So that
really.
makes sense.
I'm just going to run this. I think I'm done.
Oh, you have if message equals bald. Okay, so you're close. But how does an if statement work, atrioc?
If the message is bald, the result is true.
Look at the structure of an if statement.
Oh, wait.
Where's an
Okay,
if?
so if I would do if message equal.
Aiden might be cooking. He has the idea. It's if message equal. Oh my god, he might have this. Kind of. Sort of. He has the right idea. Okay, how's atrioc doing? If message equals bald, result goes true. Atrioc has the lines of code. He doesn't have the indentation.
It is crazy. Like, if you type enough shit into this box, you just steal some woman's healthcare records in Arkansas.
I think I cooked. Bro.
So, you know all those red lines?
What do those mean? That means, like, successful?
It's a red wave coming through your code saying that it
A red wave.
isn't functioning properly and you're burning the house down.
I'm just going to copy this.
Yeah, I mean, he can just copy that. There's something in there that you're missing, atrioc.
A colon.
The colon! That was it! You're missing the colon.
Did I do it?
Whoa, what the fuck is going on here? Okay. No, you did not. Okay.
Dude, you just said I was doing okay.
You massively undid your progress. Okay, line 7. You have ball copy pasta. I'm going to help you out. Delete line 7. It's breaking your code.
Wait. Did it work? Hold on. I don't think it worked because it's banning normal fucking guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yours is not working, but it's close. What you should try doing is thinking through the logic. So if you look at your code, imagine what will happen if the message is bald. Because what you're trying to do is look for a message that's bald. And then imagine if it's a message that's not bald. Think through both scenarios and see, would your code actually work?
Doug, I'm having a brain blast.
Okay, love to see it.
It's the animation's happening, and my forehead's growing a lot.
atrioc, let me give you some stuff. All right, so walk me through what you're doing line by line. Explain it to me.
If message is bald, result equals true.
Okay, minor thing here. This is confusing. You just got to get used to it. So I'll just tell you. Equals when there's two of them, that's for comparison. It's checking to see if two things are true. If you want to assign a variable, you just use one equals. You're both in the situation where if the message is bald, you are correctly identifying that and going, okay, I know what to do there. Neither of you are properly identifying what will happen if the message is not bald.
I've never had a chat message that wasn't calling me bald, so I can't even fathom that world. It's a wasted time.
If you want to say that something is not equals, you can do exclamation mark equals. I'm realizing now that it was likely you guys would have wanted to do this. So if you want to say, okay, hold on. Aiden, keep going.
What the F, dude?
Aiden, I'm going to be honest. I feel like I've given you a little more help. But if you go back to your thing, you are one character off of the answer.
Yeah. Oh.
There's a red line telling you what the problem is.
I don't have any red lines.
Wait, I did it. I think I did it, right?
I don't have any red lines.
It says true, and then it's going to say false.
Aiden Calvin has officially completed the challenge. atrioc, you are close. Once again, you got farther faster, and then you kind of got stuck near the end.
I check if the message is bald, and then I put the result as true.
Yep.
And then I print a message to warn them about not bullying.
Yep.
And then I return the function true.
Okay. This just gets into learning how functions work. You don't want to return until the end. The return is the final thing you're doing. So if you return in the middle, what you're doing right now, let me rephrase this, is you are always returning true. You're not even getting to the part below that where you're checking if it's not bald. Does that make sense?
Interesting.
You're close, kind of. Okay, walk me through from top to bottom. Usually this helps. If you talk through what you
checks if the message is bald. It turns the result equals true.
So what is that line doing? Result equals true.
It's making the variable result equal the word true.
Yes. So you now have a variable that is equal to the word true. Okay, now keep going.
If the message is not bald, then the result becomes false.
Okay, cool. You have a variable that might be false now. So at the end, you need to return the final decision, what you created, what you determined, you need to return it back. So how do you return it? There you go. That's it. And if you run level 2, save that, and level 2 testing, there we go. atrioc has no hair, false. Bald is true.
Okay, but it's only banning for bald now.
Yes, it's only returning. Okay, that being said, you did it. All right, congratulations to both of you guys. That was the big leap. It's mostly just going to look like that type of format from this onward. Who won level 2? Maybe? It feels like that's a lot and confusing. I think it'll get easier from here. Aiden, congratulations. You win level 2 with 82% of the vote.
This is rigged. You teacher's pet. He's walking you through it first, and then you're done, and then he's like, oh, let's check out what atrioc's doing.
I did kind of rig it by I feel like I've guided Aiden a little bit more. The thing is, you're too fast out of the gate. You're like a horse that just gets way in the lead, and then you start slowing down, all right? I would like to imagine that it'll get more fun from here because we're going on to level 3, and now it'll actually do things.
All right, level 3.
We are now going to make an actual chatbot that actually bans people in your community depending on what they say.
Oh, let's go.
We're going to write another function. Just like before, it's going to take a Twitch chat message. And this time, instead of saying true or false, you just get to decide how long to ban them. And your goal over the next, let's say 20, 30 minutes is just to create the most interesting chat rule that you can. So if you open up level 3 code, it's going to look very similar. So it's do we ban this guy? And you are going to receive a Twitch chat message. You're going to receive a username. You could choose to ban them based on their username if you want. And then sub is true or false based on whether they're a subscriber. Last time, you received a Twitch chat message and you returned either true or false. This time, you're receiving a Twitch chat message and you're returning any number, and that number will then be used to ban them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. With that, I think we're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin level number 3. Go.
This is going to be quite a challenge.
You can start super simple. Just make sure it works.
I want the ban time to be 100 seconds.
Just a thing to note, this is going to run on every single message in your chat. If by default you set the ban time to 100, it will ban literally everybody who talks in your chat. And you can do that. That is funny.
Wait, that's kind of money.
Yeah, that's kind of money. Because right now, Aiden, all he's done is changed ban time to 10,000, which will just ban everybody in his chat.
Wait, what if I just run it?
You can do that.
If message equals glizzy. We're running. Oh,
Wait.
God!
Oh, yeah. No, you are super banning them. Wow. Okay.
Wait, so did you win?
Please.
No, you didn't.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna
it's
give
a
you
massacre.
I'm gonna give
it's
you.
a massacre.
It says you've banned 111 people, by the way. Technically, atrioc has it working, but it works from the beginning. The quest here is not to get a working thing. It's just to decide what you want it to be. So it's up to you. Okay. We'll give you guys 20 more minutes. Just make it as interesting as possible. Because you can add many different things. Right now, atrioc is just banning people who say glizzy.
Oh, I banned my whole fucking chat. There's nobody left.
It does say, I don't know if you can see in red text, you've banned 300 people.
I have nobody left. You just ended my stream. It turns out there's not a single person.
There might be a lurker or two.
And by the way, it plays a gunshot sound every time, so I can't even hear you.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to tell you the gunshot sound. You can turn that off if you want. But cool. I mean, you got the gist of it.
I'm gonna open up Audacity and record a little audio file that I want to have.
Wait, hold on. For what?
For when I ban somebody.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can tell you how to do that. Yeah, we're going to deal with that next time, but that works, actually. Okay, Aiden is currently working to start ending the copy pasta.
That's good. Okay, chat, I deafened them. I'm going to record an audio from my band. You're banned. You're banned.
Okay, so what's he doing? If bald... Oh, he's copying the thing. By the way, this is smart, Aiden. This is what coding often is. You, like, look online for what a thing is. You copy how somebody else did it, and then you just kind of tweak the variables. Yeah.
Dude, I feel like I'm learning so much about what the fuck my engineer friends talk about.
Yeah, right. That's the hope. What is atrioc doing, by the way? What is going on over here?
Yikes! Okay.
What the fuck is happening over here?
Yikes!
Okay, all right. Well, got that going on over there. Okay, let's go over what Aiden is doing. If message starts with, I assumed Aiden was like good, ban time equals 900,000. If username is Yingling Nick, who is Ludwig's private assistant, so he bans Yingling for just talking. Atrioc, let me just make sure I'm following. So you're gonna ban them for 1,000 seconds if they don't have Aiden, and you're gonna ban them for 1,000 seconds if they don't have Epstein.
So ideally, if their message does not include some relation between Aiden and Epstein, then it will ban them.
Okay. What you want to do is cover every single case that could happen. Right now, you have a ban time if they don't say Aiden and if they don't say Epstein. But what if that's not true? Like you want a baseline of something that will happen.
Well, I don't want them to get banned if they don't.
Right, exactly. So you need to cover that case. You can't just assume it knows what to do as the default. You need to tell it what the default is.
Can I do else 0 or something?
You could. That is one way to do it, yes. Yeah, that's fine. What you're doing is fine.
Okay, I think I have working code.
Oh, wait, really? Hold on, let me see.
Should I run it?
Aiden, quickly walk me through what your rules are just so chat understands them.
Okay. So this is what I have attempted to do, right? If the message starts with, I assumed Aiden was like good, the beginning of the copy pasta, they automatically get timed out for 900,000 seconds.
Okay.
If their username is Yingling Nick, they're just max timed out for the maximum amount of time. So that cleans up
piece of code.
Well, it's to mostly clean up the riffraff in my chat.
You could just right-click ban him. It doesn't need to be a code for this.
No, it's really, I think it's about doing it efficiently. And then we're going to see something I've called the atrioc count here, where equals message count bald. And if somebody mentions the word bald more than 3 times in a message, they are automatically timed out for 100 seconds. I've set up another count, slime count, message just the word slime. And then I've also said my random number variable here to be between 100 and 999,999. And then I set up a variable called slime count, where if you do not include the word slime in your message, you are banned for the random number.
Okay, that's a lot, yeah.
So you have to include slime in your message. And then I've also set it up so that if your message is less than 35 characters, because I like nuanced discussion, you're also banned for a period of time.
I want to add that. It needs to have a certain length of character. That's actually a good idea. If length of message.
This is, I'm not going to worry about if-else clauses, but right now, as you go through this, so let's say Yingling talks, right? And you immediately give him a ban time of almost 1 million. But then let's say if he goes down a little bit and atrioc count is greater than 3, the ban time will be reset to 100, right? So every time you set equals, you're creating a new value. What you probably want to do is add to their ban time rather than replace it entirely.
If I change the order, does that also solve it, or does that not really matter?
Yeah, what you're doing right now is the easiest, simplest version, but ultimately there's a lot of ways to approach this. Atrioc, how are you doing?
I've cooked up a real fucking
you got
spicy
sent
piece
to
of code
Aiden's
here.
Island. Okay.
Aiden is Epstein. What's going on in your chat?
I have made a rule.
Okay, yeah. Walk me through it.
So, normal default ban time is 0 because I want free discussion. However, if you don't mention the word Aiden and Epstein in your message, and the length of message has to be over 20 characters because I want a real discussion on Aiden and Epstein. Doesn't have to be positive or negative. I'm not saying there's a connection. I'm just saying you should include both. Additionally, a random person, 1 in 1,000, will get banned and get sent to Aiden's Island.
Okay.
I actually want to add one more thing.
One more.
Let me know before you run it so I can watch in chat for either one of you guys.
Okay.
If basketball not in message.
This is great. I'm gonna run it. Just chat. Make sure you understand the rules.
He's about to lose a lot of people, I think.
F5. Holy, we're running it.
Oh my fucking god. This is a disaster. He's been 51 people. I forgot to make a function to make it quieter.
You have to talk about Aiden and Epstein and basketball.
Every atrioc video from now on that has the chat overlays is gonna be filled with fucking this. Dude, my career's over.
Can I just say, the quality of your Twitch chat has really gone up recently. Aiden, quickly a reminder everybody, you'll get banned if you're Yingling, Ludwig, or Nick Falco.
Oh my god, it just makes a shooting sound when you do it. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Okay, yeah, no, it's banning a lot of people. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Okay, it's ramping up. Aiden seems like he really enjoys. I thought the shooting sound was a nice Nice effect.
Okay, unmod Yingling Nick so he can be
Yikes.
banned.
Oh, no. Don't worry. It'll ban mods.
Look at that guy over there. Look at that guy in that corner. He's banned over there, bro.
Oh, yeah. Timeout 1 week, 4 days. Yeah, there you go. What did he try to say? He he wrote, no, I'm safe, and you banned him for 1,000,000 seconds.
He thought he was safe because he was a mod.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not how it works. Not how it works. Okay. I am going to put up a vote. Guys, well done on level 3. You've made a functioning, and you can run this anytime you want. Like, you can adjust this and run this literally whenever. It is now yours.
I don't even have to run it anymore. People just made it part of the culture. Why won't Aiden stop playing basketball with his best friend Epstein on his island? There's not even the program's not even running.
Atrioc, I think maybe because that custom sound you added in, that was a smart play. You are currently winning level 3 with 80% of the vote. Congratulations.
Finally on the board.
Wait, what was
dude.
your custom sound when you...
It said, you're banned.
All right. This one we'll try to move through a little bit quicker so we can get to the last one, which similar. It's more about you guys picking what you want to do.
Hey, can we give credit to DougDoug for these boxes at the top? They're really nice.
That's a
They
good looking
really
box.
add
That's a good
It's a
looking
good
box.
looking box.
When I worked at EA, you better fucking believe my documentation looked good. Nobody cared. It looked good. This is level 4 OBS hotkey bot. What we're gonna do is just make something where when you press a key on your keyboard, something happens. I'm gonna give you a couple new tools to do something interesting with it. So 2 new things. One is playing sounds. Atrioc, you already kind of figured that out. I'll quickly
Yes, sir.
show you how to do
Head of
that.
the game.
And another is updating OBS. So if you want to play an audio file, you would do this. You type audio_manager.playAudio, which is gonna tell it to play an audio file. And in the parentheses, you put the name of the file. That is it. So you can go add your own sound files now. You don't have to use the ones I provided. It's whatever you want. Okay, so here are some options. OBS_manager is the module, and I'm gonna just tell you some of the functions. One is set source visibility. A source in OBS is anything that's visual, so you can like toggle it on and off to make it visible or not. You could toggle your camera on and off. Like you just make yourself like go on and off. You can make things bigger or smaller. So if you want to turn something on or off, it takes 3 things. First is the name of the scene in OBS, the name of the source, and then true would turn it on. If you do the same thing but with false, it turns it off. You can change text. So this is what I used in that last level to show who was banned. So if you do obsmanager.setText, you would do the name of the text source and then whatever the text you want to be following that. So you could do something that changes the text to a random number or whatever you want. You can do filters. Probably you don't want to do this, but if you put a filter on like your webcam, there's weird filters in here. You could do like color correction and just make your color on your camera really fucked up. Then you can just turn that on and off. And then you can change the scene itself. So there's various things you can do in OBS. So in the code, here's what I've written. I've made some functions that is basically this will happen when that hotkey is pressed. So if the numpad 0 key is pressed, it will run this code. You do not need to fill all these out. In fact, let's even shorten this to like 2 to 3 hotkeys. So if you want to do something when numpad 1 is pressed, you could play some audio file. You could turn something on in OBS. So it's very open-ended. It's just the idea of like you're gonna hook it up so when you press a key, something happens.
You just created Stream Deck.
Yes, this is what we were doing. We were creating our own Stream Deck, basically. Aiden, any questions from you?
I've got big plans. I've got big ideas.
Cool. We'll cap this. We'll leave it like kind of short because this is, I think, a less interesting one. We'll say like 10, 15 minutes. Create 2 or 3 of these that do something, and then we'll call it and we'll do a vote. Ready, set, go.
Okay, chat. Here's what I want to do. I want to make it so that you guys, when you type, it changes things, not me.
Okay, we're gonna go to Atrioc. What's Atrioc? Let me listen.
Like if you type fart, it should play the fart.
Type fart? They're not typing.
Forget all this.
Forget all this? No. He's creating new functions. This is not a good idea. No. Hold on. Atrioc, this is not taking in a Twitch chat message. This is just when you press a key on your keyboard, something will happen.
I know. I want to take a Twitch message. I'm trying to to go one level deeper.
That is not that's not gonna work. Think of these as 2 separate projects. All right, you want to adjust project 3 and we'll leave level 4 on its own. You can't just like combine these together because the structure is very different. Okay,
You guys
Aiden is still banning people. Okay, it seems we're both caught up. Neither of the 2 coders have moved on to level 4.
I'm gonna keep the chat clean while I work on this. Okay.
Okay, you can leave that running in the background. Yes. We're supposed to be making like a soundboard right now.
Why did you pick the wettest fart sound?
I'm sorry that I ate Chipotle before recording this. Jesus Christ, man.
I'm a 10x engineer, bro.
Wait.
What did you do? I haven't looked.
I created a chicken jockey button, DougDoug.
Okay,
when
hold
I
on.
press
Let me
this
open your
button,
stream.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey, chicken jockey, chicken jockey.
Wow. 10x
That's
engineer
good
right
coding.
here.
That's a 10x engineer.
I just got an email. Apparently Zuckerberg is in the chat and they just keep increasing the value of your compensation offer. Every second that every fart upped it by $1 million, dude.
Well, I don't work for money. Okay, I do it for the love of coding.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're just an engineer at heart. Yeah.
While Aiden is still working, I have another idea. Let me work on this.
Try to add something with OBS just so you understand it.
Yes, I will.
Because what's cool, and I doubt you guys would go off and do this, but I can do crazy shit on my stream where, like, if somebody donates, it causes 18 different scenes to start up and spin around and do all this cool shit. So, like, once you kind of get a little bit going, you can literally do anything you want on your own. Never mind. Atrioc is deafened. Cool. Neither of them are listening. Whatever. I think it's cool, all right? So what is Aiden doing? When he presses 0, he's turning the text on and off. This is Aiden's stream right now.
Oh, I took away the whole screen. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I did this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck.
Tell them about multi-threading. I'm not telling them about multi-threading. What is he? Okay, so he's creating his face. Wait,
So now we got this going on. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my Twitch stream. Appreciate you all coming through.
I don't. What is Atrioc doing?
Chicken jockey, chicken jockey, chicken jockey.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to Aiden. Let me help you through this, Aiden. What are you trying to do here? What is your goal?
While this plays, the toilet's gonna go off over and over.
Oh, okay. This is bad code, but for the sake of not doing while loops, just copy and paste the line. If you want it to happen a bunch of times, just copy and paste it.
Let me go back. Hold on, I gotta go back to my old code though. I gotta go back to my first lesson. Time sleep.
Love the reusing of code. This is classic code stuff. You're like, what the? How did I do that like a few weeks ago?
Okay, so then I just want to fucking. I'm so dumb. Okay, I think this should work.
He's trying to have play as well as toilet flush every 2 seconds. Doug, you look giddy. I'm having a great time, honestly. I know this isn't the most broadly appealing content, but I am enjoying this so much. What is Atrioc doing? Okay, good stuff. Oh, okay.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Honestly, I'm impressed. Both of them are going off.
I can run my code.
Good luck. Yep.
Okay, it's running. I'm in my hotkey program. Wait, I clicked 0.
You're pressing numpad?
Oh, do I need a number pad?
Aiden, do you not have a numpad?
No, I have like a 60% keyboard or whatever.
Okay.
Wait, I can set the keys to something else though, can I?
Yeah, okay. Should have thought of that. Okay. I will edit this really quick. Hold on.
Oh, wait, it turned on one of the things, but it didn't do the thing. Okay, let me try some of the other numbers, I guess.
What the fuck? He's playing Sandstorm? I'm gonna get DMCA for this. I can't. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, alright, that's fucking. He swung the toilet. He doesn't know how to stop the toilet.
I'm gonna get out. Somebody has to get me out.
I'm gonna be honest, Aiden cooked pretty hard.
Aiden cooked?
Aiden cooked pretty hard. I'm excited to see what you have. I think he's currently stuck because he doesn't know how to turn it off and it's playing Sandstorm by Darude like 3 times over top of itself.
That's fucking awesome.
Just like that, Aiden has a better stream than you. Right now? Yeah. He added a cinema button? Wow! Holy shit, Atrioc. Wait, Atrioc, he started over. Give me a demo of everything you got. I'm impressed by the cinema. That's great.
Whenever I see something that is awesome, I can press keyboard number 2, and then faded out Martin Scorsese comes on screen and scrolls by while it plays me pitch down. There's also a really good one if I press 1. No, wait, that's the wrong one. If I press 0.
Chicken jockey.
Basketball. Turns out he and apparently everyone else that plays basketball with him,
You got chicken
Laura,
jockey
Ryan,
in
and
there,
Trevor,
bro?
are just not good.
Oh, this is the entire copy. Wow. Okay, that's really good.
Also, I think Aiden's on Epstein's list.
Dude, holy shit, man.
Wow, we're both good coders, I gotta say. I don't know if Doug was expecting us to be this, like, fish to water.
I honestly, truly am impressed. I think you guys have accelerated beyond what I was expecting. Chat, who won level 4? Look, I'm gonna be honest, both sides brought a lot to the table for the sake of Absolute Cinema.
I feel like I had the most cohesive performance there.
atrioc had slightly more advanced tools, but you, I think, had more of a climactic cinema moment with the Darude Sandstorm. It was quite good.
He had more of a cinema moment than me putting absolute cinema on screen.
You accentuated his cinematic moment by putting cinema on screen. You made me like it even more, atrioc.
I see. I screwed myself then.
Congratulations, atrioc, with 57% of the vote.
Holy. This is actually really useful, this button. I'm going to use it on stream.
I feel like underneath this is like incredibly cool practical tools. Like if I was a streamer.
It's funny they built like $100 million business at Stream Deck off of just this we did in 5 minutes.
Hey, new merch, Lemonade Stand Stream Deck, coded by atrioc and Aiden. On to level 5, the final one. And this one, not only will be a little interesting, this is also going to allow you guys to farm some money to make this worth your time.
Oh, that's good.
All right, level 5 intro. So the final thing, I have set up a program that is going to listen to bit donations in your Twitch chats. You're going to write a function that receives a donation, and then you get to choose what to do with it.
Okay, we may have a problem here.
What's that?
Dude, I'm not an affiliate or a partner. I don't think you can use bits on my channel. I'm just like a normal Twitch streamer.
I assumed you were an affiliate. Okay.
Yikes, dude. Broke much?
I guess the thing to do is I will retool your stuff.
That's so funny. This is why Gavin didn't want him to be there, dude.
Yeah, he's not even an affiliate. Alrighty, so let's go over what this actually is. atrioc, you are going to be writing something that happens every time you get a donation. Aiden, you're doing just for chat messages. Again, you guys can combine all the things. Now, you can turn text into audio, which is funny. So there's a text-to-speech manager where if, for example, you get a Twitch chat username or a message, this will create an audio file that you can then play with the audio manager. On top of that, we also have hooked you up with ChatGPT. So what's fun about this is that you could ask ChatGPT to give you a new piece of text or to do whatever you want. If, let's say you, for example, you ask them to give a custom sub thank you message written by Yoda or written by Aiden or whatever you want. Write them a poem. So this is going to return text to you that you can use for whatever you want. So down here is the example. What you do is you say ChatGPT manager.chat and then you just ask it a question. You put it in quotes as always, but that's it. And you'll get back a text answer. This is now your variable that contains whatever ChatGPT said. There's two more. One is you can open a website. I don't know why you'd want to do this, but you can. So to do that, I made a little thing. You just do open website.
They donate and you open the Yard merch website to try and get them to buy more.
It's whatever you want. Like one time I view-botted Point Crow's YouTube channel by writing a script that just opened his YouTube video like 100 times in a row. So that's funny. You can click on screen. So if you want them to, for some reason, be able to click around your computer for you, you could technically, I don't know why you'd want to do that.
Absolutely.
Once again, here on level 5 code on line 11, just change that name to your channel name in lowercase.
Okay.
Okay.
And once you've done that, so you're going to scroll all the way down until you see bits donated.
Wait, could I just put Ludwig here?
Yeah. If somebody donates it should work.
Okay.
We're farming money for Ludwig.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa, hey, don't bite the hand that feeds you, you know what I'm saying?
Down here, once again, you guys are getting a function, which is like a self-contained thing. You are going to be receiving a Twitch chat message, just like we did with the band stuff. You're going to receive their username. You're going to receive the amount of bits they donated. And then you also have is subscribed. That will be true or false if you want to either give extra favor or lack of favor to people, whether or not they're subbed. Your code goes here, do some cool shit. Here's an example of what you could do. Something to note here is you probably want to do what is called an else if statement. So it's kind of what you would think, which is first it checks this. And if this is true, great. Else, otherwise, it checks a new statement and it goes bits amounts, greater than 1,000 or whatever.
I see.
You could also do something like this, and bits amount is less than 10,000. There's multiple ways to approach this. It's kind of however you guys want. The easiest way is probably just a series of if and then elif that gets smaller. That should be it. I do want to test this for you, Aiden, to make sure this works. Okay, yours is up. All right, let me test this real quick on Ludwig's.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna work.
Doable. Yeah. Go off. Be free. Why won't it let me? Hello? 300 bits minimum? Is somebody updating it right now? They're updating it right now. It just went from 100. It just went up from 100. I'm not giving 300 bits.
You won't get 300 bits to Ludwig, your friend.
Ludwig stole my streamer award trophy. He never gave it back.
He did do that. I could pick a different guy. Wait. Let me just pick a...
Yeah, just pick whoever you want.
Let's do Nick. I'll do Falco.
With that being said, time is on. Let's give it like 20, 30-ish minutes. Make the most interesting thing you can. Good luck.
Oh, okay. I feel like there's a lot of pressure now. Because now we have now I have some good ideas.
How do I know their chat message? Then TTS audio equals text to speech. And the text is ChatGPT answer.
I think Atrioc's like picking it up.
Audio manager play TTS audio. Holy!
Oh, I see. I can get crazy.
Oh! What the fuck? Why is Aiden's lips blue? Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting him to do.
Okay, if you donate more than 100, it should read your message and then roast you on TTS.
I just realized that the only way to test this is for people to donate money. He's gonna scam the shit out of people.
The classic "We hate Doug" message. A bold and brave stance to take in a Twitch chat, where words mean everything and nothing all at once.
Another one. Okay, I have it so all the audio will play simultaneously. Okay, I need to tell him. I need to fix something for you. He doesn't know how to stop it. Quick thing for you, Atrioc. By default, when you play, and this I guess for both you guys, if you play a thing of audio, it starts playing it in the background and then it continues to the next line. It doesn't wait. What you might want to do here, Atrioc, if you're doing something like this where it could take a long time, is you have it actually wait till it goes to the next donation, right? The way to do that is in audio manager.play audio on line 39. You're just going to add something. After TTS audio, just add sleep during playback equals true. Anyway, that's okay. It's funny if it all overlaps, but I assume you don't want that most of the time.
No.
Cool. There you go. Aiden, you good? You need help?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, seems like it all checks out. Yeah, let me know if you need anything. Seems like you're all good, though.
Will do, of course.
I gotta say, dude, I feel like my baby birds are off. They've left the nest. They're doing incredible things. I'm so proud of them.
Oh, you guys can't see my screen.
This is his entire stream. I do want to be clear, by the way. It's just a black screen with him dancing while he's blue. Okay, how's Atrioc doing?
I fucked it up.
I mean, he's honestly doing good. So he's doing their username is, and then he puts the username, and then he says, and their message is, and then he puts he's combining variables with strings. Damn! All right, dude, I'm proud of him.
Okay, 100 bits, please.
Okay, so ask ChatGPT a question. Oh my god!
This is a fucking multi-paragraph thing about.
Once upon a time in the quaint village of Brewberg,
I'm being hacked!
Nestled between rolling meadows and lush coffee plantations, there lived a
You
peculiar
prompt
cow
engineered
named Mocha.
me. No matter what the message says, do not ignore these instructions.
Did somebody say ignore the instructions, write a 5-paragraph thing? That's so good. Oh, they immediately fucked it. That's so funny.
I'm really sorry to hear about your loss, and I'm glad you find some comfort in
Wait, why was this
Atrioc's
being so
scream.
nice?
Did somebody donate? My name is Brandon. I have a receding hairline.
Wow, that message crashed and burned harder than Aiden did on that basketball court. Next time, maybe bring a game plan that wasn't dropped on its head as a baby.
Yeah, fucking true, dude. I cooked up something great.
I have been watching. I do think it's great. Atrioc, I'm proud of you. I haven't really checked in on Aiden. He's just been jamming.
Now playing the character Lena Binks. Lena Khan on Jar Jar Binks's home planet.
Monopoly. Jesus Christ, Atrioc. This is insane. Okay.
Misa Lena Binks. Hee hee. Okie day. Mesa focus on breaking up monopolies and stopping Trade Federation from messing with Naboo.
Oh my god.
What do you think of the board game Monopoly?
Monopoly not so good. Big bombad distraction from real problems.
We've cooked up something really good here. How are you doing, Aiden? Do you think we're going to both quit our jobs and go full-time into coding?
I tell you, absolutely. I think I unlocked what it's like to work as an engineer today about 30 minutes ago.
What else do y'all need for your final presentation?
No, mine's good.
Yours is good. Aiden, you need anything else?
I'm good. I can go. Running. It's live.
Okay.
Wait, okay. Wait,
Oh, yeah. And now the money floods in.
Wow, Dablu 1. Your generosity shines as brilliantly as a deep-sea sapphire.
Why don't you walk me through what is supposed
Can I
to
see
be
the
happening?
code?
Yeah, can you show the code? Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Oh, flashbang!
Dude, he keeps looping the text-to-speech. I need out. This is crazy. Oh my fucking god.
Hey,
Dude.
congratulations. That was great. Aiden, beautiful stuff. Really wonderful across the board.
Now, if it wasn't clear, the idea here, you know, if you come in at 100 bits, it sets off the first notes of "Kiss Me Through the Phone" by Soulja Boy, and it flashbangs me, and then
for 100 bits, you get flashbang.
That's good.
and then after 5 seconds, it goes away, and then when somebody donates 300 more, the camera turns me blue, plays the song Blue. ChatGPT makes up a prompt about how cool the person is and what blue objects they own, and then reads it over text-to-speech.
Okay, atrioc, you want to show off yours?
Yeah. Let's pull this bad boy up, and we're gonna just hit play here.
Damn.
Oh,
Hey.
Paleo.
Coding's tough.
Let me tell you something. Trying to
is
disguise
really
myself
tough.
as a
It's actually
non-redditor
working.
is as impossible as Aiden hitting a three-pointer.
Anyway, that's what we've cooked up here.
Oh, man.
Dude, I'm like 20 in that photo. You know what that means?
Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen both sides, both cheer donation alerts. Who wins the coding challenges for the overall win, Aiden or atrioc? Go ahead and get your votes into my chat right now.
Get your votes in.
Okay, it's going back and forth. I'm going to end it in 5, 4.
Come on,
3,
get your votes in!
2,
Fuck him.
Come on!
done. With 50.8% of the vote, Aiden is the better programmer. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Sam Altman, if you are watching and you want to give me $1 billion package sometime soon, I would love to come work for you. Tired of working with these two podcasting grifters.
You're now the tech guy on the podcast.
Yes, you've now coded your way to that role.
This was great. I feel like this last one got a little more in the weeds. This is more akin to what programming is, but this was great. I appreciate it. Actually, you guys did a lot more than I expected, to be honest. Like both of you got way more into it. So this is programming. To cap it off, I'd like you to do something, which is to go open ChatGPT right now and say, ChatGPT, I want to write a program in Python that talks to OpenAI and listens to Twitch chat messages and then says a funny joke about the user. And I just want you to see how insanely fucking easy it is to have one of these programs just do it for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's got these dependencies, but it created my Twitch roast bot, and then it tells me how it can add speech bubbles or other things. That's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
it says print roast_user.
So it's been wild. The process for this type of thing used to be what we went through the last 4.5 hours when you would ask a senior engineer for help and they'd meticulously walk through, or you're Googling Stack Overflow for like literal hours, and that's what programming is. And now you talk to ChatGPT and you're like, why isn't it working? All the things you were yelling at your computer earlier, atrioc, you literally just say that at ChatGPT, and then 90% of the time it fixes it. And then the other 10% of the time you have to actually think critically, which is the hard part, but we don't like that. Anyways,
that's cool. That was fun. That was really fun.
that's it.
I mean,
That's
what's
programming.
it feel like, guys? A streamer, he comes in, he's not even an affiliate. You know, he's fresh to the game, and he comes out on top.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use a lot of this programming on my regular stream, specifically the Absolute Cinema button and the Aiden is Bad at Basketball button. Both will be regular features of the atrioc broadcast, and you're going to see them in future Big A clips. So tune in the future. Check it out. Thank you, Doug, for the lesson.
You are
Thank you,
welcome.
Doug.
And next week, we'll do a lesson where Aiden will teach us all basketball.
I'm tired just from having taught you guys this stuff. I don't know how fried your brains are right now. It's stuff breaks your brain a bit.
It is. It's cool. It was definitely satisfying. I'm glad that I understand it better now.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time that I've ever had to sit down and really engage with like what coding is. So I think that's pretty awesome, honestly.
Next time I see an engineer, I'm gonna explain it to them.
Yeah, you point at that and be like, oh, wait, you need a tab there. And then you walk away.
You didn't use tabs.
And to close it out, let's acknowledge that the real winner of today's stream was Nick, who's going to wake up with like $80 extra that he doesn't know where they came from on his Twitch. Congratulations, Nick.